Hello and welcome to another video on Git. In this video I'll be discussing and providing an introduction to Git branching. Now suppose we have just initialized our repository, so we run the command git init, and I make my first commit. So here's my first commit. And let's give it an ID. Now in order for Git to keep track of various commits, it will create a special pointer called master that points to this commit I've just created. And instead of calling them pointers, we call them branches. So let's see what that means in terms of terminal commands. So here is my directory. I have one file, file A, and I do a git init. So I've initialized an empty Git repository. Let's add, and now let's do a Git branch. Git branch will tell me all the branches I currently have. As you can see, I have none. Let's add file A to staging. Let's commit this with the message starter code added. It can be whatever message you want it to be. And now I have my first commit in my log. And if I do git branch, my master branch has also been created for me. So that's the default branch Git makes for me. And again, all the branches is just a pointer to a commit. What happens when I make a new commit? Well, Git will automatically update the master branch. So let's make a new commit. Let's call it number 2. Git will automatically change master to my newly created commit. So in other words, it reflects the latest commit. So let's make another commit over here. So let's change our file. So I've added some stuff there. Git add file A, git commit, changed one line. Okay, so now I have 2 commits on my master branch. So I can see I'm still on the master branch. So there we go. Now Git is not only restricted to one branch, I can have as many branches as I want. In fact, to create a branch, I just go git branch. Let's say we want to call it feature. All this does is really just create another pointer to my current commit. So it's creating a pointer to my current commit. That is a horrible spelling. Okay, now if I can have multiple pointers to my one commit or multiple branches on the same commit, how do I know which branch I'm currently on? Well, when I did a git branch, the asterisk kind of tells me where I am. So you can see the asterisk is on master instead of feature. And in fact, this is what we call head. So head will point to the current branch that I'm on. So in other words, head now points to master. So if I create another branch, feature 2 in this case, so now we've got 2 branches, or 3 branches in total. Well, again, all this does is create another pointer on the same commit I'm on. So feature number 2. To delete a branch, we have the flag -d. So let's delete feature 2. And so this will delete the pointer. Now, am I able to change my head to feature? Yes, I am. And I can do that using git checkout feature. So git checkout and the name of the branch you want to change to. Now the interesting part is when I make a commit on this branch. Let's change our file and let's add some line. So this is a line on branch feature. Let's save our work. And now let's do a git add file A into staging and git commit. So before we do that, let's just do a git status and see that yes, I've modified file A and it's green, so it's ready to be committed. So git commit, added a line. So there we go. I've added the new line into my branch. So git log, and there we go. So I've got 3 commits. So what does that do? Well, again, I've got the commit over here. Before that, before I made the commit, I've changed my head into feature. So head now refers to feature. I've made my new commit. Now, just like in my previous commit, master automatically changes. In this case, feature automatically changes to this new commit, as well as head. So head still points to this. So feature is automatically updated with this commit. Now notice that master was not updated. So in other words, master is only up to this commit. So what happens now if I change into master? Let's have a look. So to change into master, again, what was the command was git checkout with the branch name. So git checkout master. Okay, now let's do a few checks. Let's do a git log. Okay, so there's only 2 commits here. Well, let's view my files to see the lines I've changed. So I changed one of the lines. Okay, there is nothing. There is only 2 lines here. In my other one, I had 3 lines. So what's happened? Well, what's happened is basically Git branching. So my head now points to master, and my directory reflects the state of master as well. So in this branch, I added and changed files, but in this branch, I did not do those changes. So those changes are not reflected. Just to convince you one more time, let's change back into feature. Let's go git checkout feature. Before that, let's do vim file a, just to check our lines, and do a git log. So there's only 2 commits here. If I do a git checkout into my feature branch, do a git log, there are 3 lines over here, and my file A contains an extra line as well. And now I can change this feature branch as much as I want, and it won't affect my master branch. What are the implications for this? Well, the implications are I can do work on my master branch, and let's say I've completed the subsection of work I needed to do. And now I want to experiment. I can experiment on a different branch, change as much as I want there, and if I don't like those changes, I can just quickly switch back into master. And this is how we take the approach of creating new features using Git. In our next video, we're going to look at how we can get all of the stuff we've made on this branch. Let's say we've completed this feature, and update it to merge it into master. Thank you for watching the video.